All right. And welcome back. Welcome back to the Free Texas campaign, chatting with the Queen. Of course, I am the Queen of collaborations across these social media platforms. I want to thank you guys that have been supporting me for the last couple of Mondays as we've been bringing light to what is going on behind the walls of the Texas prison system, the judicial system, and all those things down in the great state of Texas. Just want to bring to light some things that are happening because when you know better, you do better. And we are the change that we desire to see in this world. So, guess what? We are wanting change. So, we are speaking out and we're hoping that change is going to come. So, today I have Eduardo. He's actually not been on the platform. This is his first appearance on the platform. So I'm going to give him an opportunity to introduce himself, and then we're going to jump into the conversation. If you would, sir, if you would introduce yourself to those that are tuned in, let them know just a little bit about yourself.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, my strong suit is not public speaking or speaking off the cuff. I do better when I organize and arrange my thoughts. So, I wrote this short article for this podcast audience to relate this nightmarish injustice I am enduring to this very day. I titled this article, Injustice for All. In Texas, you're kidding me, right? My name is Eduardo Palacious. I'm prisoner number 1156135 in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. And I've been fighting my murder conviction from day one. The bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, is this. I've done everything required of me throughout the lengthy appellate process. I've proven with official state documents, reports, trial court transcripts, and a habeas court proceeding, the blatant prosecutorial misconduct and the grave miscarriage of justice that infected my trial court. The entire prosecutorial team has acknowledged and accepted on the record that I did not commit murder, the charge I was convicted of. Yet, I am still here, still incarcerated for a murder everyone involved now agrees I did not commit. So my question to you is this. Where is the justice in that? This whole ordeal has essentially rendered the entire appellate process void, worthless. Back in February of 2003, I was unjustly convicted of murder and sentenced to 50 years, mainly as a result of an assistant prosecuting attorney trying his first homicide case, willing to do anything, right or wrong, in his misguided attempt at justice. This assistant DA knowingly, willingly, and intentionally hid exculpatory evidence, misled the trial court as to his actual possession of said evidence, and in a tragic display of injustice, placed perjured testimony on the witness stand to obtain his tainted conviction. For over 20 years, I've been fighting for my innocence pro se, learning the complexities of our vast, overwhelming legal system as I go. Overcoming extremely limited resources and varied obstacles, I've consistently managed to meet every timeline, every deadline the judicial system faces within the appellate process. After 2 decades of motions and filings asserting my wrongful conviction, I was finally granted an evidentiary hearing by the convicting court. In the habeas court proceeding that followed, I was able to present and develop evidence that convinced the habeas judge that, and I quote, applicant's trial was likely infected with constitutional errors for which he was convicted and has been in prison for the past 20 years. End of quote. My entire family, especially my ailing mother, was ecstatic and overjoyed upon learning of the judge's recommendation to have my conviction vacated and to grant a new trial. There, I could at last have the opportunity to prove my actual innocence with the benefit of all the evidence now available to my defense. Unfortunately and tragically, this has not been the case. My court-appointed lawyer's first attempt to present the judge's recommendation to the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals was dismissed for non-compliance issues with the paperwork format. Specifically, and I quote, applicant has filed a computer-generated memorandum that does not include a certificate stating the number of words in the document. End of quote. A word count. Really? Seriously? After this initial dismissal, the Court of Criminal Appeals denied a motion for reconsideration after my lawyer corrected and resubmitted the now compliant writ of habeas corpus. In essence, the highest criminal court in Texas is denying me the merits of my federal constitutional violations because of initial, since corrected, missing word count. To be sure, I wholeheartedly believe in the criminal justice and the judicial system. But the appeal process, which the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals is making a mockery of, is a part of the system. Its intention is to exonerate the falsely accused and the innocent. It's there for a reason. So, in closing, to whoever will listen, I'm not looking for a handout. I'm not looking for special treatment. I'm not looking for favor. What I am looking for is justice. So help me God.
Wow.
On a positive note, okay, continue. On a positive note, I have since filed a writ of certiorari with the United States Supreme Court challenging the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals dismissal of my successful claims of constitutional violation. The writ number 22-7671 has been placed on the docket. The court has ordered the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals to provide the entire court record and has ordered the Office of the Texas Attorney General to file a response. My writ has been distributed for the conference of September 26, 2023. God willing, hopefully, justice will soon finally prevail. I want to thank you for your time, and God bless you and yours.
Wow. Wow. That's wow. Like I just my prayers are with you. We are going to be praying that justice is served. That is crazy. Wow. How are you mentally? Or are you okay? How do you keep going? You said 20 years.
20 years since February 2003, and I'm just what keeps me going is the reality and knowing that I am innocent of this crime, and my family, their steadfastness in supporting me and my faith, and like I just said, I'm filing the Supreme Court, and hopefully they'll overturn the Texas courts, which really they don't perform their job. Their job is their oath that they take is to seek and find justice wherever it may lead. But they don't do that. They rather stick to the status quo and not rock the boat or whatever. They don't show the integrity and the justice that is required of them, and hopefully I can overcome all this, because this is something that most people read in a book or see in a movie or in a documentary, but for me, I'm living this. I'm living this every day.
Wow. Well, it's good that you have family that supports you and have been supporting you. Wow. I'm just at a loss for words. I know this has been rough, but I just want you to know, what is your message to the state of Texas? If somebody in the government would hear this, what is your message to them? Because they've not only failed you, they've failed thousands of people that are wrongfully and overly incarcerated right now. This has become something that it's becoming a routine for them. You know, this has been happening for the last 2-3 decades, and probably longer than that, because I'm looking at people that constantly telling me that they've been incarcerated for 20 and 30 years. So it's becoming a serious problem. What is your message to them on today?
Well, my message would be that let me say this: before I got convicted, before I got locked up, and I want to say I was a law-abiding citizen. I'm a United States military veteran. I was actually a Texas police officer for 9 years for Webb County, a sheriff's deputy for Webb County. If this happened to me, this could happen to anybody. So if you were to tell me before I got locked up that there's a lot of innocent people in prison, I would respond with, you know what? Maybe a couple, 2, 3, 4 have fallen through the cracks, but there can't be that many. But my experience has shown me that there is a lot, a whole bunch of people, innocent people, in prison because for various reasons. Some are not educated. They don't know any better. Some don't have any resources, any support. Some pled for a plea agreement because they were afraid the DA came at them or their own lawyer came at them and said, we can go to trial, but we know you. I know you're innocent, but we can go to trial, but if we lose, the DA is going to ask for 40, 50 years. But if you take this plea agreement right here, you can sign for 10, and that's very that's a very powerful. That's just mind blowing. So the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals, the Texas judicial system in general has a lot of work to do in the form of reform because that's what the judicial system is really about to met out justice, not to try to convict as many people as you can at any cost. People need to really take a deep look inside themselves and decide and make a decision if they can do anything to contribute anything. Contact your representative, your senator. We need to have some reform, some serious reform in the judicial system. So that would be and hopefully if I do regain my freedom, hopefully I plan to be an advocate for judicial reform in any way that I can. I'll explore my options, but I got to get there first. And I'm really trying to get there. So that would be my message.
Well, I thank you for coming and sharing with us, and I pray that you get the answer, that you get the correct answer in September, that they will release you and give you that opportunity, because it's sad.
Thank you very much.
It is sad. So I want to thank you for stopping by. And
it's sad, but it's with it, and thank you for your support. Thank you for allowing us to vent or to just, because you really helped me out a lot just in being able to get my message out. So I want to thank you very much. I want to thank the other people involved, and I'll keep you abreast. I'll keep you updated on how my case is going.
Yes,
Thank
please do. And hopefully when you get on the outside, we can connect and we can do this together, because I'm telling you, it's gonna take a movement to make these people move. I mean, a true movement, and it's gonna need the forces of more than one or two people coming together. It's gonna take a bunch of us coming together and standing and not moving. I thank you again for stopping by and sharing. And I'm praying, if you're out there, if you can, if you have the power and the position to help this man, because you hear his story, and we oftentimes hear what goes on behind these closed doors with these judges and with these prosecutors and with these appeal court lawyers and these appeal court judges, what happens. So y'all hear what is before y'all. Y'all hear what he's presented. Y'all see what he got up before. So if y'all can, pick up the phone, call, inquire about it. You know, check the status, check what's going on. Write a letter. Let your congressperson know that this is going on. He's giving you his TDC number, TDCJ number. He's giving out the case number. So y'all have this. So please support what's going on. Share, share, share. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. So please share this across your circle of influence. Let somebody know. Sharing is caring. I love you guys, and we'll be back shortly. We have 2 more individuals that's going to be sharing on today. So we'll be back in about 30 minutes. I love you guys.
Thank you very much, okay?
You're welcome.